Hello Pisces, I'm Christy, you're watching Tiny Turtle Tarot and this is your reading for the week ahead. As always, if anything I say resonates or you feel it will in the future, please let me know by liking and subscribing. Let's get on with your reading. What's happening for the beautiful Pisces this week? Okay, firstly you have the Tower. Then you have, please don't click off if you know what the Tower means, I promise it's gonna be okay. Then you have the Three of Pentacles. Then you have the Nine of Wands. Then you have the Ace of Cups. So as always, I'm going to talk you through these cards and then clarify them so we can get a little bit more information for you. But firstly, the Tower card is fast transformation. Things kind of unraveling or changing, transforming unexpectedly and very quick. Obviously, fast transformation. But it doesn't have to be bad. It's just different. Okay, so whatever is about to kind of unfold in your life, this is a very positive card if you're somewhere you don't want to be, is what I'm going to say. If you're not liking your current circumstances in any way, whether it means your work, whether it means your love life, however it resonates for you, the Tower card is very quick change, so that's good. If you're really liking your life right now in every single way, then that's when you're not going to like the Tower card, because it means something is about to change and it might not be as good as you want it to be. However, there is always some transformation that could happen for the better in your life, because your life isn't perfect and your life isn't always exactly how it's supposed to be. It's not always exactly how you feel it's supposed to be, is what I should say. Anyways, Three of Pentacles is very good work. So whatever you're creating, whatever it is you're doing it to a very high degree. Now that could just be a hobby, that could just be something you do for fun. Say you're into art or something, you're doing it to even a perfectionistic energy around this card of doing it, of paying too much attention to making everything perfect as you can make it. And there's something here where you might be looking way too closely at a project and you could definitely benefit from pulling back or looking at it upside down or zooming out basically and seeing things different, because you are being a lot harsher on yourself in something you're doing or creating than you actually need to be, because it's actually going a lot better. You're seeing it through the eyes of, what can I fix, what can I do to make it better? And other people are looking at it like, oh, whoa, Pisces, that's amazing. And you're like, but I need to do this, and they're like, what? Don't touch it, don't move it, don't do a thing. You are a lot more harsher basically on yourself than others, and I just feel as if don't let perfectionism stop you from starting or continuing creating, because you're meant to build something. Then you have Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands is the energy of wounded warrior. So if this is about love, which it oftentimes is, there's something where you've been hurt in the past and you don't want to be hurt again, and so you then kind of have this wall up in order to keep others out and keep yourself safe. Now the only problem with that is, how boring is safe, okay? There's something around this and I'm not going to know until I clarify it what this is about. You are meant to be seen, you're meant to experience life, and you're meant to explore. There is an energy of, whenever I see the Nine of Wands, I don't want to tell you to knock that wall down, because it's there to protect you and you're not going to want to do it. But just consider putting a window in the wall or a door, and that way you can kind of open and shut the door when you need to. Just consider letting someone in and then shutting the door maybe. It doesn't have to be permanent. You don't have to open yourself up to every single person. Just consider letting someone in, or being vulnerable in some way that you wouldn't usually is going to benefit you, basically. Then you have Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups is new love, new life. It's new because it's ace, and it's love because it's cups, basically. So there's definitely an energy of, there's something very like innocent or something very beautiful. It's almost it can also be the energy of birthing. Birthing, that sounded really abrupt. There's an energy of, this could be someone around you having a baby, basically, because the Ace of Cups can be a new soul coming into your life. And oftentimes I think of that can definitely be a baby, or it could even be a pet coming into your life, and it just kind of serendipitously happens and you have a strange bond and huge connection to this animal. But whatever it is, there's new love in some way. Don't I feel like I want to say don't expect anything from it, which is a weird thing to come out with, but it's what I'm saying, so I'm going to stick to it. Don't expect anything from this Ace of Cups. It's almost just as if it's coming to you. I'm telling you about it, but don't expect it, or don't look for it, because I feel as if whatever you're looking for is not what it's not what you're thinking it is. There's something that's kind of finding you. You're not finding it. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Clarify the Tower card for Pisces. You have the Judgment card and the Seven of Swords. Some of you with the Tower card, it's almost as if Seven of Swords, basically I should explain first. Seven of Swords is the energy of, oftentimes I get this as misjudging someone. And for me to feel more confident about that, you have the Judgment card with it. So I'm taking that judgment real literal and saying there's something where you're misjudged sometimes. And with the Tower card, I just feel as if there's a huge transformation in the way people see you. And that could be people see you as a player and you're not, or people see you as they take you not very seriously, and there's something where they're going to take you more seriously and believe you more, or there's just something where you have been misjudged or not quite seen in an authentic light to who you truly are. It's just like, this is my card of you looking a bit dodgy. People interpret you, people are seeing you in the past as dodgy, or they couldn't trust you. And with the Tower card, that's very quickly changing. There's a very fast ending of not being able to trust you, and people going, oh, Pisces, I trust you with my life. But last week, I thought you were this way. Like, there's just, you're not quite who, you're quite hard to read for some people. They really take you the wrong way, because I just feel as if you're not, I feel as if it's because you're not spending your time worrying about how people are perceiving you. Whereas others can often kind of perform in a way, right? Of worrying about how people perceive them, whereas you're just being and you're just existing, and then that can often be times misread as, or misinterpreted by people that aren't used to it. Somebody that's quite real, somebody that's very much I don't know how to put it, apart from you're not trying to appear as anything to others, you just are. You don't talk the talk, you walk the walk, basically. Clarify the Three of Pentacles. Ten of Swords, Two of Cups, and the Temperance card. So, Ten of Swords is a beautiful card of the only way is up. So there's something around some of you, what you're creating with that Three of Pentacles, because I said you're being very like detail orientated, or you're worried about being perfect or making it perfect. That's to do with love. Two of Cups, soulmate. There's some ending of you trying to either do everything right all the time, or you're concerned about doing even a small thing wrong. it's almost like you may have been made to walk on eggshells in the past for you now to be so concerned with saying the wrong thing or doing the wrong thing. But there's a transformation here, because with the Ten of Swords, the only way is up. It's almost as if from now on you're going to kind of realize and go a bit easier on yourself of, oh yeah, I can mess up. I can say the wrong thing. I can do the wrong thing. I won't do it twice. I can actually mess up. I'm allowed to do things wrong. And with the Temperance card, there's something very healing about you. There's just something where you're going to realize the way you were and who you are now. Completely different people. All because you're allowed to make mistakes, basically. It's really strange because I keep wanting to say different things and then feeling called to stop, and it's making me, like, I keep wanting to speak and then stop, speak, stop, and I'm never like that. So it's just making me feel as if some of you have been kind of silenced in the past, or felt like, oh, can't say the truth, can't say what I want to say, have to kind of filter it, have to bite my tongue. There's something here because I keep going and not speaking. If you watch my videos, you know I usually speak blah 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 blah. So yeah, there's something where you're healing your voice. See, even then, your voice, like, you're healing your ability to speak your feelings and speak your mind without worrying about there being a retaliation or anything coming of it. Clarify the Nine of Wands. You have the Star card, healing, nice, like it, and the Page of Cups. There's something surprising. So with the Nine of Wands, I said there's something about you opening up, being more vulnerable, or that it would benefit you in some way to be a little bit more open, or share some part of yourself that you wouldn't usually. With the Page of Cups, there's something very much instantly rewarding or healing. And the reason I say healing is the Star is a huge card of healing. And it's water. And then the Page of Cups, there's a fish jumping out of that water and she's not expecting it. I feel like you're not expecting some type of healing. You're kind of almost like you being vulnerable, and you're not really intending on anything coming out of it apart from you sharing an experience or sharing a part of yourself. You're then going, wow, I'm glad I said that. I'm glad I had the guts to say that out loud, because I'm looking at it from a complete different perspective now. You're healing in more ways than one this week, because you're healing something from like opening up about it, but then you're also healing being able to speak your mind, which is also very similar in general. You're healing your ability to speak your thoughts, speak your mind without worrying about how others will retaliate or how others will perceive it, or others taking it the wrong way. And I'm really getting eggshells. You're walking on eggshells in the past, and now you're not going to be. You're healing you're healing that. And then also with the Nine of Wands, again, you're healing from opening up. But that requires you opening up to do that. But you're going to do it. And also I'm noticing that the Ace of Cups is also a massive card of healing. I don't know if I said that before. It's new love, new souls, new spirits coming into your life. Or it's healing. And or. So there's like 3 huge themes of healing for you. Clarify the Ace of Cups for Pisces. Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles I really like, because this is very much like the tortoise and the hare. It's slow and steady wins the race. Knight of Pentacles, take your time. You know that good things take time, right? Like a stable foundation being built. With the Ace of Cups, it's for singles watching. There is new love coming in, and it's going to be very slow and steady, but you're going to win the race. It's going to be a very enjoyable journey. Like, what is the race for? What are you racing to get to? The finish line? Then what are you going to do? Right? There's something where you're just going to enjoy the journey, enjoy how it plays out, not have any preconceived notions or ideas of what's going to happen. And for me to be saying that, maybe in the past you're kind of thinking 10 steps ahead, whereas with this it's like you're not thinking any further ahead than today, which is really nice. You're staying in the moment. And for those of you in relationships, there's just something here. There's either a new level of love and understanding and healing between you and your partner, or there's a new journey you're going down into, kind of. I don't know why I'm getting adopt. Could be adopting, could be adopting a pet, could be adopting a child. They're both kind of children in a way, whether it's an animal or a human. But you know what I'm trying to say. There's something here where there's a journey you're setting out on, because Knight of Pentacles is slow and steady, but more than anything it just feels like taking one step at a time and not overwhelming yourself, knowing it's going to be a lot, knowing there's a lot of potential somewhere, but just seeing how it plays out and taking one thing at a time. Very, very nice and very healthy, especially if you're someone that usually moves quickly into things or rushes ahead and then kind of fades out. There's something very, very stable coming in from you not rushing, from you just taking things easy. I'm gonna wrap your reading up here. Thank you so much for watching. If anything I said resonated or you feel it will in the future, please let me know by liking and subscribing, and I'll see you next Tuesday for Tiny Solitaire Tuesdays.